What's up everybody, Adam with Sidewalk Talk, your host for a weekly reaction series. There's a ton of new music just in 1 week. A lot of tough choices on what to keep and what to take out of the video. A lot of music got released this week. Let's jump into it. Star Wars? The Binary Sunset theme. You thought. Alright, I'm already a fan of this. Oh, it's brilliant. I should have known by the song title. Oh, that's good. Oh man. Now if you're gonna do a cover or a remix, and now that I think about it, the album art kinda gave it away. I wonder what Obi-Wan would think of this remix.
So uncivilized.
Okay.
Boombox Cartel.
We starting to riot, but we ain't marching with signs.
Real fresh beat. Nothing too fancy.
Can we smash or what? It'll be like, oh, get it.
Oh yes, let's go. Love the rhythmic variation on the drop. Oh, that's such a good sound. Fuck. I was a little worried about the intro verse dragging on a little long. Granted, it's not that long of a song, so as long as you're patient. Really cool trap, hip-hop crossover. I mean, Boombox Cartel is always kind of like blended into like the hip-hop trap realm anyways. That's a definite ad for me. A long-awaited collab. You ever get nervous for a drop? Please deliver. Build sounds a little Seven Lions-y. Oh. Yes. I really like those like arpeggiated notes. They kind of get overshadowed. Can we talk about the album art for this too? One of the better ones. Yes, right there. Let it shine a little more. Yeah. Really like that. Like I said, my only complaint was, I think it's an electric guitar that has like those real like arpeggiated notes are a little quiet. I think they get a little overshadowed by the rest of it. But there was that one moment of silence where it basically had nothing else and got to shine. Really good chemistry. Obviously, Illenium and Nurko's styles complement each other greatly. Glad to see Illenium getting back to a little bit more of his roots. Nothing wrong with expanding your sound either, but you guys know how I felt about First Time. Overall, really solid track. Audien gifted us with Craving last year. Easily one of my favorite songs of 2020, so we'll see how this goes. Drums sound a little different for him. Okay, a little bit different. I thought we were gonna get the house feel, but nice light, down-tempo, kind of spacey feel. He loves those chords. Those chords sound so familiar, but in a good way. This is different for him, but I like it. I don't think it's anything that's going to be super memorable, but it's got nice expression to it. Interesting pitch snares and whatnot. Really like the balance that the high end has. The bass line's real thick and mellow, and then you got the real tingly high end. It's just nice. Armin. Very dreamy. Nice smooth chords. See, this is an honest Armin track. I wish he would just stick to this, you know? Nice, nice. I love those winding releases. Trance is one of those genres I feel like you have to be at the venue for. And, you know, you could make that argument for a lot of genres, I suppose, but it's really hard to get the full effect and just kind of be in a trance without that whole presence there. That might just be me, I don't know. All right, David Guetta, are your classics behind you? Or is this gonna be a banger? I think got a little funky feel to it so far. Feels promising. I'm not gonna speak too soon though. Woo! Yeah, we got some like new age funk going on. Really though, it's more like pop oriented. The chord stab at the beginning of each phrase is nice, but yeah, it's pretty infectious. It's a fun track. It's hard to hate on it, but you know, it's nothing super impressive either. Another Don Diablo track. Let's see if he can follow up his last release. I like that one a lot. Okay. Kind of like this dystopian sound to it. Interesting, like, sound selection. Kind of maintains this dark vibe to it. Yeah, not as high energy as Eyes Closed. I think he did a good job of blending the vocals into that sound. Just the overall tone and vibe I got from the vocalist kind of matched the sound, but just not one of my favorite tracks. Yo, we get another Deathpact EP, part 2. Very transcendent intro. Highly recommend headphones for this one. There's a lot of like subtle stuff that you need to really pick up on. Audio's not gonna do it justice. I feel like I'm pinned against my wall with just bass. Oh man, bravo.
Something cool here.
One of the coolest bass producers out there right now. This is crazy. Oh, I love that hi-hat right in there. Just dry as could be. All the transitions and cuts are just so abrupt at times, and it's alarming and joyful at the same time.
It's time.
I like the digitized voice that's kind of become his like producer tag for obviously a track that has no vocals in it. It's a nice little touch, but I mean the amount of creativity and just how clean everything sounds together, it's gonna be tough not to make that song of the week. Got SG Lewis feature. Did anybody else recognize that little plucky bass line? Hold on. Classic SG Lewis bass line. I just want a little more out of it though. Like maybe like some flushing white noise in the background. Although I'm not questioning SG Lewis's ability to manipulate an atmosphere. Kind of that new disco feel. Been hearing a lot of good things about these dudes. spicy. Oh my lord. Stank face is fully engaged. Yeah, I have no idea what to call this. This is unique as hell. The release and everything is just wet. Oh man. This just demands your attention. You ever get into the thought of, are we ever gonna run out of like sounds and like the way songs sound? And then you hear something like that and it just reaffirms my faith that you could just innovate for years and years and years. And that is the beauty of electronic music. Shout out KOAN Sound. Oh, the bass music this week is just out of control. Love those 4 kicks. I like what he did with the intro. It felt very quiet. Gave him space to really bring it. Okay. That sounds really raw. Very natural sounding drums too. Whoa! This is interesting. Everything's kind of like detuned a little. That snare is just so wide. It was interesting. It felt like a melancholy, like 90s song mixed with some sort of modern electronic influence. So good for San, man. I mean, he's doing stuff that's different. Might not be everybody's cup of tea, but you know, I'd much rather have artists doing innovative stuff than cookie cutter sellout crap. So again, not for me, but I respect it. Breaking the remix rule because it's Quix. Don't know how I feel about this, but it's cool. Ooh. Nice little sample in there.
This is the part where
Oh! Oh! Oh, I love it now. I'm tearing up. Yo, this is sick. Man, when does he not deliver? So sometimes I have to preview tracks to figure out whether or not I'm going to include it in the video without totally listening to the whole thing so it's still authentic. And I just want you guys to try and guess, what do you think Timmy, Trumpet, and Nitty Gritty would have put together? Would you have guessed this?
Hey, motherfucker.
Hardstyle? I've definitely given Nitty Gritty props for being super dynamic. Never thought dynamic would have extended to hardstyle, but a little bassier than normal. This one's leaving me with a little bit more to be desired. Maybe it's just the repetitive vocal sample, but I don't know. Hell of a song title. Oh, that's so fresh. Yeah. You know what's so great about Subtronics is in the sea of bass music, he sticks to his sound, but still's creative within it somehow. Where the fuck? A lot of artists get like stuck in a rut with just kind of like the same stuff, but I really feel like he brings a fresh, most of the time. The Excision collab wasn't my favorite, but this is like an interesting variation on his sound. Those background effects really kind of serve the whole atmosphere. I like it. Very on brand, very nice. Alright, I don't even know if I'm gonna pick a song of the week.
This is a song of the week.
Leave your comments below. There was a lot of really good stuff this week. Hard to choose. Hit the bell notification so you get these videos when they come out, and I will see you guys soon.